And now more on a story 10 Investigates told you about earlier this week. The father of a little boy at the center of an alleged cancer hoax is speaking out. And he's sitting down only with 10 Investigates reporter Paul Aker. Paul, what does he have to say?
Well, he says more than anything, he's relieved. He had a domestic dispute with his wife last fall, and the couple divorced. He says just a little while later, Emily King came up with the cancer claim, a claim that he says he's now sure is a lie.
There's never been chemotherapy. There's never been radiation.
John wants the world to know that claims that his 4-year-old son had cancer were
an absolute lie.
His son is a boy known around the internet as JJ, known because of claims that his mother Emily is accused of making. Police say she went to Facebook and posted that JJ had cancer and was on the verge of death. But John, who separated from Emily last winter, says he was never allowed to see JJ's medical records or talk to his doctors.
So I had to believe that my little boy had cancer, and I couldn't imagine her lying about that.
Neither could others. Firefighters say King convinced them that JJ had cancer. He got to use a fire hose and dress like a little fireman as he climbed the trucks. Meanwhile, pleas for money and other donations spread out across the internet. Supporters told people to send donation to Emily at this P.O. box, and several tell 10 Investigates they sent money.
I did give her some money when she was in the hospital just for like food and stuff.
Ellen Barnes says once at Children's, King broke down in tears and claimed a doctor had just called her and told her JJ's cancer had spread and he was sure to die.
I mean, my heart broke. I was totally convinced.
But then 10 Investigates discovered some of King's claims just didn't check out, and police came right out and called the cancer story a lie. 10 Investigates has now obtained this sworn document by a Utica detective. In it, he points to Nationwide Children's Hospital to prove King lied. While JJ went there so doctors could check claims that he had seizures, the detectives say 1,000 pages of medical reports all showed JJ as, quote, normal. It also says the man that King claimed was JJ's cancer doctor has no records of ever treating him. The statement says doctors at Nationwide have, quote, concluded that the child is the victim of medical child abuse.
It's the best news I've ever heard. I went from not knowing how long my little boy was going to live and him not having a normal childhood to JJ's back.
John says real doctors are now weaning the boy off seizure medication that he says put JJ in a chronic stupor.
He could hardly walk. He could not talk at all. You couldn't understand a word he said. He would literally sit on the couch, tell you he had to go potty, and before you could help him, he already wet himself.
John says JJ also has emotional wounds.
He was told that he was going to see Nana, Nana was my mom who passed away from cancer. So telling a 4-year-old you're going to go see Nana, he thought he was going to die.
John says JJ is still a little groggy from that seizure medication at times, but he's otherwise amazed at just how quickly JJ has gotten back to normal in just a few weeks since he's had him back.
So, Paul, what about a potential arrest in this case?
Yeah, police are definitely working on that right now. I understand through the detective they're looking at possible theft charges. They're also investigating child abuse. As for Emily King, she's still in the hospital, or at least under the care of medical authorities because of an injury that she gave herself.